group number one, this is the image you have been drawn to. So ask your angel anything and receive your answer or guidance. Okay, so let's see what is the answer for you guys. So I would recommend you to keep your question in your mind. So let me tap into the energy of that. So let's see, group number one, what is your answer, what is your guidance or advice. Okay, so what I've been shown is like this machine. Have you seen a claw machine, where it's like a game where there will be a lot of teddy bears, and we put a coin and we try to pull the teddy bear, and sometimes it's very difficult for us to get that teddy bear, isn't it? It feels like life has been like that. You have been trying and the teddy bear has been dropping. That's something spirit is showing me, your angels are showing me that. So it feels like sometimes it's so foolish to just put all your coins and not get anything, right? So maybe you have been putting all your coins and not receiving anything. So something like that I'm picking up. So let's see here, what else your angel wants you to know, your angel's answers or guidance. Group number one. Okay. I feel like somewhere something is lacking in your life. There might be an area in your life that is lacking. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. We have a lot about protection. These three charms are talking about that. Yeah, you're very safe and you're very protected. Yes, it is. It does feels like, oh my God, that's what it is. There is a particular area in your life where you have been feeling that lack, or maybe there is this area of your life where you're trying too hard. Too hard. I feel like, as I mentioned, a person who is putting all his coins to get that teddy bear, and he is not able to get it. Like the claw, the machine has to go down and pick that up, and sometimes it's very difficult. And what if a person just keeps putting the coin, he loses all the coins as well, but he doesn't get what he wants, right? That's the energy here. The lack is there here, right? But you're safe and you're protected. I feel like that's what your angel wants you to know here. And I feel like wow, yeah, again, this feels like a dream that you have been thinking, and you have been trying, you have been visualizing, you have been manifesting, and this area, it's so lack. You feel so lack, like when I'm going to reach that level, when I'm going to reach that success, like when I'm going to reach that goal, or when I'm going to reach that dream. So there is this big thing that you have been waiting on, and here your angels are telling you, you are safe, you're protected. Focus on the other areas of life. You are feeling that fulfillment. Be happy in that area of your life. That will result you, that will result you to result in a way, when you're focusing on that area where you're getting everything and you're feeling that fulfillment and you're embracing that joy, it will really help you in this area where you're feeling that lack. The reason why I'm saying is, like, look at the flower, but there is like one petal missing, something like that. It's like you're just focusing on that one missing ingredient, and you're not using the other ingredients. Yes, sometimes one ingredient can be very important in a dish, but this dish, maybe you can just opt out of that ingredient. It might not be that important of an ingredient, but you are like giving so much attention to that ingredient that you're not even making the dish. Like, okay, we can say that a salt is a very important ingredient in most of the dishes, because salt is very important, right? But it's not a salt. Maybe it's something like something that we can replace with other thing. Like, yeah, that's what it is. Like, it's like it is replaceable, and it will give you more satisfaction if you tried new thing. It's like you're waiting on that ingredient, and you're waiting to make that dish for so long that you're not even making that dish. That's the analogy angels are giving you. Like, you have this meal that you want to prepare, but there is one ingredient missing, but you can replace with another thing, but you're not doing it, and you're just waiting for that ingredient in order to make that dish. And that ingredient is not found anywhere. Maybe you go to grocery shopping and you find it, and you go to stores, nowhere that ingredient is. So you're waiting on something that is so replaceable, and you're just choosing not to make that dish. That's what your angels are telling you. That's your answer here. Let's see. I hope it made sense. In metaphors, angels spoke here. So let's see, group number one. I'm sorry about the construction noise. Group number one, angels answers. So your answer or guidance here. Group number one. What else? Oh wow, look, you are very fertile at this time. You can conceive anything. Like the Empress, she's fertile. Whenever she wants, she can conceive anything. She can, put this seed and it will blossom. But she is waiting. Like, this is not the perfect seed. This is not the perfect seed. I want this particular seed from this particular shop. Then only I'm gonna put it. That's your energy here. And here your angels are like, why are you so much like that? You can just you can plan anything and it will give you amazing result. You can replace things right now. Something like that is there. You're a little bit stubborn. That's what your angels are telling you. At this time, you're very safe, you're very protected, and I'm getting the rune Barkhana, and the B letter also is like Barkhana. Beginnings are going to happen, new beginnings will happen, but you're not planting that seed because you're like, this is not from that particular shop, so I'm not going to plant that. I'm going to wait. Maybe that particular shop has no stock, or maybe that item is not there, but you're waiting on it. Don't wait, go for it. This is the best time. You're very fertile at this time. So here, that's what I feel like. There is a particular area in your life, maybe there is a dream and you want it in a particular way, and here your angels are telling you to let go of the stubbornness. Just enjoy the other areas of your life that satisfies you, that fulfills you, and just whatever you have, like again, this ingredient can be irreplaceable. Use it and find that joy, and it's going to give you the results. Yes, that's the message here. Okay, I'll take one more card. Angels answers, group number one. So you have, Eight of Water. Yeah, you've got to move away from your stubbornness. You've got to. There is something, I'm really feeling like I want this particular object in this way only. Let go of it. Don't be so, again, you are becoming very specific right now. There are multiple ways. Like here, I'm gonna do this way, this thing this way only. But there are so many ways. And you're like, when this, and even the way you want, it's not happening. It's not found anywhere. Like as I mentioned, this ingredient is never, you have searched online stores or maybe grocery stores, never, that ingredient is not there now, right? So you're waiting for a lost cause. You're waiting for a lost cause. Move away. There are so many things you can manifest this thing, and it will give you the same kind of happiness that you want actually. So yeah, that's what your message is here, group number one. So let's see what else. Group number one. Yeah, ask. Maybe for some of you, your stubbornness is like get more information. There are people who can help you, but maybe you're not asking help from people. Maybe you're not asking help from your angels as well. Maybe you asked and they give you an answer in a different way, but you're not like, I don't want this answer. Sometimes we get answers, we know what we need to do, but we're like, I don't want this answer. I want something else. I want this way. Tell me this, when this will happen. Like that's what I'm getting here. And your angels are like pointing on that. There is help available for you guys. There is a different way that is available for you guys. There will be people who will be helping you. There is more information that will come. The same thing that you want to manifest, this wish that you want to manifest, it can happen in another way here. There is another way here. Are you ready to accept that? Are you ready to plant that different seed? That is not what you wanted, but it's different, but it is going to give you the same level of happiness, maybe more happiness than you can think of. Yes. Okay. So let's see the final card. Deck message, final message, group number one. So you have regeneration. Yes. Oh my God, look again, mending. So yes, you are trying to, it really feels like, as I mentioned, a claw machine. There are a lot of coins and you're putting the coins, all the coins are wasted. You are not getting what you want. That's what is happening. But instead, what you can walk away from that situation, and there is another way to get the same thing that you have been trying. There is another way here. So again, the seed, it is going to regenerate in a different way, like again regeneration. So sometimes we think that the plant is dead, but many times if we wait, a small bud is enough to to grow something like that. The plants are like that, isn't it? Sometimes a little bit is enough for a plant to come back to life. Yeah. So something that you thought is like you're thinking it's lost cause, or maybe because you're stubborn, you're not trying a different way. Try a different way, because you can regenerate the same thing that you want here. That's what your message is from your angels. Group number 1, hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Group number 2, this is the image you have been drawn to. So let's see what is the message here. So ask any question and receive your answer or guidance from your angels. Okay, so I hope you have your question in mind. Let's tap into your energy and let's see what your angel wants you to know with this situation, with this question. Okay, let's give you the answer or guidance from your angels. So for some of you, you might be worried about the timing, and I feel like timing is just something universe doesn't have, right? Time is linear, time is just an illusion, but maybe we human beings cannot understand that, because yes, everything is based on time here. But here one thing your angels wants you to know is, like, if timing is a factor, let go of that, because we can be successful at any age, at any time. Okay, so that's something I'm getting here. Let's get with the charms here. Group number 2, what your angels want you to know. Okay. Oh, I'm being shown, like, you know, the ship, when the weather is not good, sometimes the waves comes up. It's a very dangerous situation. But I feel like even if there is storms happening, you know, going to the storm, you know, sometimes it's good to go to the storm, not be afraid of it, and as you go, you just conquer that, and you move forward. Like, that's the energy I'm being shown. Like the ship that is, like, in the waves are coming, instead of going backward, instead of running away from it, it just goes towards it, and it is okay, and it's moving forward. That's what it is. So the buffalo spirit also are like that, or buffaloes, they run towards the storm. They just don't run away, because they know if they run away, they have to stay in the storm for a very, very long time. But if they're running towards it, they will be there for a little bit of time, but it will not be there for long. So yeah, not running away from certain things is your answer here. Don't run away from the storms. Don't run away from fear, because once you run towards it, you would just conquer it, and you rise above it. So that's one thing. So let's see group number 2, what your message is from your angels. Okay, yeah. You have a backup plan. Why are you? Oh, spirit has a backup plan. Maybe that's what it is, because we have this hamsa, and then we have this squirrel as well, and then we have the fairy as well, and this leg as well, right? So yeah, it feels like, what are you worried about? There is a backup plan here for you guys. There is a new direction for you guys here that you're not seeing at this time. And that's why you are being told to run towards your fear and conquer it, because there is a backup plan. There is a plan B. Maybe you're just thinking like there is only one route. Your angels are telling you you're protected. There is a plan B that will be shown to you. And again, with this leg, this look with the footprints and this boot, there is a new direction that is available to you guys. Yeah, look, the cat is thinking of the wishes, right? So yes, there are certain wishes. Maybe you're feeling like right now those wishes are not possible. Maybe you're feeling like that you cannot achieve that, or yeah, that's what it is. No, that's not the case at all here. There is a backup plan. There is a plan B that will be given to you guys when you conquer your fear, when you get out of that doubt. You are going to see this new way. There is a new way for you guys. There is a new way of doing things. There is a new path that is available to you guys. There is a plan B here that will give you the sunshine with the sunflower, that is going to give you that happiness, right? That will take you towards your dreams. So yes, maybe there is maybe you're right now going through some period in your life where you might be feeling like everything is drifting apart, like you will not be able to move forward. That's not the case. There is a plan B. You will be shown the way soon. You're protected. Okay, so yeah. And what is yours? What is yours will not pass you. What is yours, group number 2, is not going to pass you. It will be there. You will get it anyhow. Yeah, that's what the message is. Let's see what else your angels, what else angels messages. You have the Queen of Water. Your intuition is your power at this time. Your intuition is your superpower. You've been guided. Again, you know, there is this foot. You've been told to take step towards it. So you got to trust your intuition here. Yeah, again, when we are more based on our ego or on fear, we will not listen to our intuition, we will not take action. So that's why you need to conquer your fear so you can completely trust your intuition and take action. So yeah, that's what it is. Your intuition is your superpower. Your intuition is guiding you at this time. Trust your instincts, trust your gut, trust your heart, trust that idea, whatever it is, go for it. Okay, go for it. So yes. So let's see what else here. Group number 2, what is the message? We have the page of, yeah, again, look, the page of fair. You know, page of swords, he's someone who wants to know a lot of things. He gets deep into a lot of information, and that's what it is, right? So again, here, you know, your intuition is guiding you somehow, somewhere, taking you to a different path, telling you to get out of your comfort zone. It can be challenging for you guys. So what you need to do is to not, you know, sometimes what happens when we are being told like take this route instead of this route, but we have been so comfortable taking the route that we are used to, even though we don't like it. We hesitate to take another path because we don't know where we are going. But the page of swords is like really strong. He's strong-willed, right? He's someone who wants to learn so much. He's open to new ideas, and that's exactly what you need to do. You need to be more open-minded. You need to take a different approach, right? You need to trust your gut. Yeah, sometimes things will, like, again, there is a plan B here. There is something that is going to be presented to you guys. There is a new path, there is a new idea, but there is hesitation as well. So once you feel like you need to take action towards this thing, you will take it as a like, oh, why should I go this way, because I don't know where it's leading me and I'm very used to this thing. So sometimes there is a fight, right, between our fear. So what you need to do is to go towards your fear. Like if this is fearing you, go towards it, take that action, trust your gut. It will be the best thing. Okay, so that's what your angels are telling you. So let's see what else here. Group number 2. Again, you know, this bear, you know, it's reminding me of spiritual strength. You've been protected. Archangel Michael is with you here. If you believe you can achieve anything, if you set your mind to something, you can achieve anything you want. You're that powerful, right? Again, with the perfect timing, and I did mention timing. Timing is just like an illusion. Right now, when you feel like this is the right time to take action, that is the right time. Trust your creative ideas. Trust those messages that your heart is giving you. It might feel like this is different. This is taking you out of comfort zone. And when we get out of a comfort zone, there is a little bit of fear. Like it's a good fear, right? Because we are doing something for the first time. But go for it. This is the correct time to do it. Okay. And if you believe, you know, you can do anything. Just trust yourself. You got to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself more. Group number 2. You need to trust your own skills, your own ideas, and take action. You know, sometimes what happens, you know, when people say that they trust their intuition and nothing happened, I don't think that's the case here. That's not it is. Like, again, you know, when we take certain steps towards something new, we need to keep doing it, right? We get a new idea when we take action. When we persevere and keep going, you know, things work out. But many times what happens is people get this idea, but they don't trust it enough. They don't wait enough. They're not patient. That's why they leave in middle. This is not the time to leave it in middle. This idea, go for it, persevere. You're going to make it happen. Anything. So you have something in your heart at this time. You want to do something. I feel like there is this, maybe you have this plan B, maybe you are planning to go a different route. Go for it. If you believe this is the perfect timing, you can achieve anything that you want. But don't hesitate. Like sometimes what happens, a hesitation comes when we walk towards it, and sometimes we don't get that instant success. We feel like, oh, what if this is a wrong thing? No, it's not a wrong thing. Sometimes instant success is not going to be there for a very long time. Sometimes sometimes success come in step by step. So follow that, okay? Okay, so let's see. One more card here. Mending. Oh, wow. So I feel like this is like, look, building blocks, brick by brick. Go brick by brick. One step. That's what I was telling you. And this mending, it's like, again, it's like your childhood. It feels like this mending is like your childhood dream. This is your time to take action towards your childhood dream. You need to mend that, something like that. Maybe maybe you were not able to fulfill your childhood desire or something like that. And right now, maybe that is your question for some of you. Can I take action on this hobby of mine? Can it, I feel like I need to change my career path. I need to go this way. Yes, go for it. This is your childhood dream that it's time to mend. Yeah, maybe you have to learn about it. You have to take action. You have to practice. Go for it. If you believe, you can make anything work, and this is the right time here. So with this perfect timing, this can be, I did mention now, sometimes we are so focused on timing. So maybe you're in your 40s and you're like, I'm in my 40s now, can I learn dancing? Like, I used to dance a lot and now can I continue it? Sure, go for it, right? That's the energy here. So don't let anyone tell you that you are not at that perfect age to do something. And recently I saw a video of someone, right? And this person is a model, and they started to get into modeling by the age of 25. And that woman is telling, like, there was so many people who told her that she's very late to it, and she cannot make it, and now she's in her 30s and she's doing modeling, right? So yeah, sometimes people will tell us that it's not possible, and because of the time or because our age, we think like it's not possible, but we have to try. We don't try now. It's time to try. Mend that thing, this childhood wish of yours. It's time to mend it. Go for it. Take action. You will be safe. This plan B that you have, for some of you, you have a plan B. Go for it. Yeah, there is this path that you want to go. You are going to be protected here. Yes. And even if you feel like you're not going to be safe or something like that, Spirit is telling you, you will be safe, don't worry. There is a plan B. Like, that also is there. Like, if you're like, oh, if I go to this path, what if that goes wrong? No, nothing will go wrong. And even if things go wrong, you will be safe. You will be protected. You're moving towards the sunlight. Okay, so that's the message from your angels, group number 2. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. So group number 3, this is the image you have been drawn to. So keep your question in your mind. Let's ask angel your question, and angels are going to give you the answer or guidance. So angels answers your question or guidance from your angels. So group number 3, let's get into your message here. I was told, like, you have to emotionally cut cords with something. And yeah, maybe there is a little bit of a situation where you're feeling hopeless. This is right time to cut cords with that. So emotionally cutting cord with someone or something in your life right now. Maybe you can do this candle ritual where we can do cutting cords, maybe Google search or search a video on YouTube. You can do that kind of a ritual. I feel like that will be very beneficial for you guys as we are stepping into this new moon energy. We have the solar eclipse on 29th, right? I think so. We are going towards new beginning, so don't take anything from the past. We don't need any kind of that kind of energies, so we can move towards more hope, more faith, right? So maybe cutting cords is something I'm getting here. If there is some sort of emotional attachment to something, it's your time for that. That's what your angels are telling you. So let's get into your message here. Angels answers. Okay. Oh wow, I'm seeing like a unicorn flying high. So ascension, you're ascending, guys. So that's why I feel like your angels are telling you to let go of everything that you don't want to carry to this new world of yours. You're going to this new world, this new beginning, new chapter. Again, that's why I felt like this new moon energy, the eclipse that is coming. This is the new moon, right, in Aries or something like that. I'm not sure, but yes. So this is like you're moving towards your independence. So we don't need any of that residue from the past. We don't need that, right? So we need to cut cords with everything. So doing a ritual at this time will be very beneficial, so you can release. Or maybe you did a ritual during the full moon, you release something. Yes, you're moving forward. You're right on track, group number 3, with that then. So let's see. Group number 3. Oh, oh my god, this group, you were climbing the stairs and you were so exhausted. Finally, you're You're having the lift is ready now, so you can move fast. That's the energy I'm picking up. Yeah, wow. Oh, for some of you, your third eye chakra is opening. You can see things very, very clearly. For some of you, this is about your spiritual ability or something like that, your spiritual gifts, what you were not able to see before, you're able to see it very clearly. So yeah, there is a new beginning happening. You're seeing things clearly. For some of you, third eye chakra is opening. If you're already someone who is working towards your third eye chakra, right, your visions are going to be much more clearer. For some of you, I even feel like if there is a question like, will this wish, or I had written something on my vision board, will this come true? Yes, it's going to come true for sure. So for some of your spiritual progress, ascension, that's what the word I got, right? So let's get into your message. Let's see more here. Group number 3. Okay, yeah, we have the fire energy with the page of fire. Oh, I feel like, as things are becoming very clear for you guys, what you want, where you want to go, there is no doubt and no confusion. As I mentioned, you're not taking anything from your past now. You're very clear. You're right on track. If your question is, am I right on track? Yes, you are. Definitely, you're right on track. You can see ahead very clearly. You can see you have four eyes, like with these glasses. You have 4 eyes. Your third eye is opening. You can see so much more clearer. Now you know where you need to give your attention, where you need to focus on. Yes, keep doing. You have a lot of ideas. Maybe you have some ideas. You're moving towards a better future. Group number 3, I have to say, you're moving towards a very better future. And then we have this phoenix. It feels like a phoenix rising above, right? If you can see it, yes, definitely you're becoming your confident self. You're moving towards that energy. So be confident in yourself, keep doing. You can see your visions very clearly and go. As you take action, you will make everything that you want in your life come true. Yes, you can make your wishes come true. Okay, so let's see what else here. Oh, life experience here. We have the Tower card. Yes, again, something has to fall apart. Something has to fall down so you can create this. That's what I was telling about, like cutting cords with something or some situation that has been, somehow pulling you back somehow. The residues of the past, certain situations that you think and you feel a little bit bad. It's time to clear all that thing. As you're moving towards this new energy, you're building new foundation. Group number 3. So we don't need anything. Crumble it, like all the parts, everything. Again, a building when crumble, there will be a lot of parts, a lot of materials of this buildings. It's time to clear that space. You can start ahead with good foundation, right? So yeah, that's what it is. You're right on track with that. I feel like that. That's what the message is. You are in your power at this time. Keep going, keep moving forward. Okay, group number 3. So let's see. Let's see what else here. Group number 3. You have romance. Oh, again, it feels like big happy changes. So again, the foundation, the structure you had about romance is going to change. It's already changed. So again, this can be the belief that is crumbling down. You had this belief like romance should be like this. I should have this kind of people. This is how romance should be. Like that was maybe your ideology. Something was not a good foundation that you got, and you build relationships based on it, and it didn't give you the kind of happiness that you wanted, right? Now what is happening is like you've crumbled that down, you have cleared the space, and as I mentioned, the residues, you're not carrying anything. That's why I mentioned the cord cutting ritual. So as you're not taking anything from your past, now you are in this energy of moving towards, and right, with this phoenix rising, you're not going to do the same things that you did in the relationship before, because that old beliefs have been crumbled. It's gone. Now this is new beliefs, learning new beliefs. So your ideologies based on romance has changed, right? So what you used to think a relationship should look like is not the same now, right? So now that's what you're going to have, because you have let go of that old beliefs, and you have learning new things, right, about romance, about love, about relationships, about boundaries, and that's how you're moving forward. And you're going to meet those kinds of people that will give you what you are giving to them. You're going to give something and you will receive that. There is this equal balance here. If you look at these two people, they are their energy is balanced here. They both are there in that relationship. So yeah, something like that. Okay, so let's see the final message here for group number 3. Oh wow, look, that's the thing, deep knowing. Again, this is like yin energy. I have to take this card as well. This makes sense, so much sense. I feel like this group has been in their masculine side of doing, giving. You guys are that. You guys are that. You're now learning how to give and receive in balance. Maybe you have been told like giving is so important, and you might have given a lot to people, and you might have not received anything because of your beliefs. Maybe you had a mother who used to give everyone everything, and maybe she didn't have anything on her plate, but she's like, I gave to everyone, I'm happy. But she is not happy. She's in reality, if she's starving, if she's not fed properly, if she doesn't have good clothes and all, if she's not been fulfilled if she's not fulfilling her desires and she's just fulfilling other people's desire, how can a person be happy? No, they will never be happy. They might say they're happy, but no, they will not be, because we are here in this world to fulfill our calling, to fulfill our purpose, to be who we are, and to feel that worth and all, right? So how can a person be happy if they are not being, sometimes when a person gives too much, they are being sometimes ridiculed, they are being told that they're not worthy, many times those things happen, and the person who has been giving all the time feels like they have to give more, they have to please more. But that doesn't stop, right? And you might have that kind of upbringing or that kind of belief somewhere that you have to give in a relationship, that you cannot confront, that you cannot share your opinions, many things, right? But I feel like already that is crumbled down. You have a lot of deep knowingness about your past relationship, why things happened. Maybe you have a lot of deep knowingness regarding your childhood issues as well, and I feel like that is all healing. Like, that's the thing, that's what I was talking about, the code cutting, isn't it? So yeah, you're not taking any residue. Now you're moving towards a place in your life where you will be able to give and receive with the yin energy. You're opening your sacred divine feminine energy. You're more in this receiving era of your life now. Yes, you give, you receive, that much. Yeah, so that's what the energy is for you guys, group number 3. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Group number 4, this is the image you have been drawn to. So keep your question in your mind and let receive your answers or guidance from your angels. Okay, so group number 4, let's see what is the message, answer or guidance from your angels that you're meant to receive at this time. So let's see, group number 4. I feel like some sort of blessings are going to be entering your life, but here your angels are telling you to be very patient. Maybe this question is also coming out from this question that you're asking. Maybe you're very impatient at this time, and your angels are telling you to have patience, because some sort of blessings are entering your life and things are going to be so much better than you expect. Okay, certain things will happen in a way that will be so good, right? Much better than you expect. So have patience at this time. That's what your angels are telling you. Have patience, right? So let's get into your message. So group number 4, let's see your answer, your guidance from your angels. Don't overshare anything. I feel like that is something I'm getting here. Yeah, there is a dream of yours. Yeah, wow, again the Christmas and the Christmas, and then we got the Santa Claus also, right? So this is a wish of yours, maybe. Yes, there is a wish of yours that is coming true for you guys. Yes, it's something regarding it's about you, right? It's like something about your creativity, your passion. It's like it has been in your heart with this moment. I can see that. But with this lizard, there is something that you're carrying. It can be like letting go of that impatience is important, or maybe letting go of certain feelings, like maybe for some of you feeling, am I worthy of getting that gift? Will I ever receive that gift? You need to cut that. You are worthy. Okay, so that's something I'm getting here. So there might be a gift. I can hear there is a blessing. Maybe this is something you prayed for during the Christmas season. If you celebrate Christmas, maybe you wrote a letter to Santa or universe. You scripted something that you want this thing. Yeah, this is about a blessing that is going to change your life. But you need to be very patient here. So let's see what else here. Your angels wants you to know. Okay, your angels, group number 4. Okay, you got, wow, we have the World card and Archangel Michael. Okay, we have the Lovers and the Hermit. Oh, maybe for some of you are single. Okay, so maybe for some of you want to get into a relationship or something like that. Okay, yeah, maybe you're single, or maybe you're asking whether will I get into a relationship. Maybe you have a deep desire to be with someone, or maybe you are in a long distance relationship or something like that. Yeah, maybe you're in a long distance relationship and maybe you want to be with this person. Yes, this is going to happen. So again, you might be in a relationship where you're feeling lonely, right? And that's going to be soon over here. You will be finally meeting this person. If that's what I feel like, that's the answer for some of you, that if you're single, you're meeting the one that you want to be with, and you will be traveling and you will be with them. Yeah, that's for sure. And I feel like that opposites attract, and with the 6 and the 9, that's what I feel like here. That you are very opposite, very different beliefs you guys have, but you two as a couple is very powerful. And if you have any doubt whether this partner is good for you or something like that, yes, I feel like this partner is going to fulfill a lot of things that you felt like is not it's not fulfilled. This partner will be able to do that. Okay, so or this can be a decision that you are hanging on, like you feel like many people are not okay with this decision of yours. I feel like here your angels are telling you go with it. You know what's best for you. You go, because this is going to give you that kind of fulfillment, happiness, satisfaction, and again you will not be feeling lonely and all. You will be able to complete this thing. Yeah, so a decision, you can trust your decision. Be patient though, because things are happening in an amazing way, and you will be able to get that kind of satisfaction, fulfillment that you are seeking here. So I have to say one more thing. We have 3 cards, and 3 cards are major arcana. So this can be a major thing in your life, right? This can be a decision that you made in your career, and right now you're feeling like you don't have the support. Maybe many people are not in support of that, and you're doing it, but you're going to be very successful. You're going to reap that rewards that you are aiming for. Again, this can be with relationship. Right now maybe you're in a long distance relationship, right? You might not be with your partner, but at the same time maybe this partner is of a different belief, a different country or something like that, and maybe the people around you are not in that much of support of this thing. But and maybe there is this hesitation or this impatience that is coming. Here your angels are telling you everything will turn out in a very good way, but you need to have patience and trust your decisions. Keep moving forward. Yes, there is a challenging time for you guys. Maybe you're feeling a little lonely, maybe you're feeling like no one is understanding you. It's just a matter of time. Soon things will be resolved here. That's the message. There is light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay, so let's see. You will be together. For some of you will be together. Yes, no, don't worry. I feel like this is like, no, don't worry. Maybe for some of you asked it in a way like, will this wish of mine will come, will this wish of mine, like, that's the thing. It's like you asked this in a negative way. Did you ask this in a negative way? Like, should I leave this relationship? Or should I, maybe that's what you asked, right? Should I should I not trust my decision? No, you should trust your decision. Maybe you might have asked, should I leave this relationship or something like that you're a long distance relationship? No. Maybe you have this plan of doing something by yourself, right? This can be that also, a creative idea that you have, that you want. And you might have asked, should I just leave it behind? Should I listen to other people? No, you should listen to yourself. You should, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, it's up to you. But You know, you can listen to other people, change your decision, but it's up to you. At the same time, you are in your power. You have every right to go for it, because if you go for it, this decision that you made, if you stick to it, you're going to see amazing results here. Yes. Okay, so let's see the final message. I feel like for some of you, you might have this calling inside of you. You might have made this decision, but there are opposition. Maybe you're feeling lonely. You feel like you're not supported in this decision, and that's why you might be asking, should I just let it go? Should I drop it? But at the same time, your soul knows that you want to pursue this thing. Go for it. Yeah. Group number 4, go for it. There's so much blessings that will enter. Just be patient, okay? And then, oh my God, for some of you, this is definitely a soulmate. This is like higher power is like, yes, you know it. This is your person, or yeah. This is something that you want to do. You know, two things I'm getting. This can be a creative idea that you want to pursue. This can be a passion of yours that you want to pursue, but you are feeling isolated. You're feeling like no one understands you. This is something that you really want to achieve, and you're asking right now, like, should I drop this? No, you shouldn't drop this. You should continue with it. For some of you, this is a relationship, and you really like this person, and this person is also like that. They like you, but you are in a long distance relationship. Maybe the beliefs is different, and maybe your parents or the people around you are not supporting you in this decision. But this loyal heart, this person has a loyal heart. This person loves you, right? And you two match. You know that already, right? You two match, and this person cares for you, but maybe there is distance. Maybe the beliefs are different. Something is that bothering you, and you're feeling like, should I just let go of this relationship? I feel like it's a no from your angels. Don't let go of it. It's like a connection that divine approves. Like this higher power, that divine is like, as you continue this relationship, as maybe you will be able to move to this person's country, or maybe you will be able to move to this person's home, something like that, or maybe this person can come to your place. You are going to have an amazing life with this person. Yeah. For other people, this can be with creative idea, some sort of passion of yours. This is like a desire that you have. Follow that desire. Yes, for a while you might feel like you're isolated, or no one is understanding you, or no one is supporting you, but don't let anyone make you feel like you have to drop this idea. No, go for it. This is going to be successful. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Group number 4. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. This is the image you have been drawn to. Group number 5. I hope you have your question in your mind. So let's tap into your energy and receive answer or guidance from your angels. So group number 5, answer or guidance from your angels. So what your angels wants you to know. You might be seeing a lot of 777. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting 777. Maybe that is a way angels connect with you, through numbers, through synchronicities. Maybe you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. And I'm seeing hummingbirds as well, and hummingbirds brings joy. So a lot of joy is what is coming to your world. I feel like that. If you're pregnant, I feel like, for some of you, okay, just a specific message. If you're pregnant, your delivery will be very good, smooth, nothing to worry about. Yeah, if there is some sort of outcome that you're wanting, it is going to be in your favor. An outcome will be in your favor here. It will be according the way you want it to be. Okay, you are in this lucky energy here. Group number 5, that's your angel telling you that. Yeah, maybe you're seeing a lot of 5s as well. So maybe your world is going to soon change, because for some of you might be in the process of transitioning. Like the transition is like, maybe you're pregnant and soon you will have a baby. So the world is definitely changing, isn't it? A much more beautiful world, and you will be able to be very happy in this new world. With, if that's an example, like if you're pregnant, you will deliver a baby, and you will enjoy motherhood. So something like that. Okay. So let's see. Yes, motherhood can come with challenges, but you will be able to conquer it. There will be support. Yeah. So let's see. Group number 5. Oh, for some of you, it's like commitment. So again, what I'm being shown is like a portal. So this is your world right now, and you're moving to, right now you're in this phase of transition, and then soon you will be in this next new world of yours. So example will be a person who is pregnant. So right now you're in this transition because you're carrying the baby, and for the 9 months you will be carrying, and you're in between, and then as you deliver, you go to this new beautiful world of yours. For some of you, this is commitment. Maybe you're engaged right now, right, in this transition phase where you are going to become a wife, right, from a fiance to a wife, like in a new world. And that's the energy. Everything will work out in your favor. Okay, so let's see. Wife, fiance to husband. Gender doesn't matter. I'm just saying because I'm a female, so I mostly use that. So let's see. Group number 5. Okay, yeah, wow, look, your heart desires are coming true. Your heart desires are coming true. And look again, the key, this is talking about this new beginning. So again, look, there is this path, but there is this tool here stuck in this path here. So as you move forward, there will be little things that you will have to repair. There will be little things you have to change, but everything will work out in a way that you want it to happen. This new beginning is going to be good, but again, when we are changing, like when we are becoming mothers, so yeah, we will have to change a lot of things. We will have to repair certain behaviors of ours. So, and you will be guided, though you're not alone. You will be getting that support as well. You will be shown the path. Okay, you're not alone. Okay, so let's see group number 5. What else your angels wants you to know? Your answers or guidance from your angels. Okay, you got, oh wow, look again, we have the 4 of earth again, the number 444. I did mention 777, 444. Maybe you're seeing lot of numbers. So look again, this 4 of earth and 4 of fire here, the 4s. So again, there is security, there is stability, there is growth, there is abundance. So yes, for some of you, this is about your home life. Everything is going to be safe, secure. Maybe yes, you want to take you want to do something new, and you want to get into this new phase of your life, right? Again, the transition. So again, this is like you getting pregnant and moving to this new phase. Will everything will be good? Will you be able to take care of your baby? A lot of questions you might be having. Everything will be good. Everything is going to be good, right? But here along the way, you might have to repair certain things, certain behaviors, and you will be guided towards it. Like 4 of Pentacles energy is like that. You will have to get out of your comfort zone, and if you're someone who really hold on to things, maybe you will have to detach a little bit. So something like that is also there. So detaching from your outcome is right now important for you guys. Don't hold on to it, the outcome. Don't hold too tightly, like this is the way I want. Yes, you want this way, then detach from it, because you will get it. Okay, so have that patience. Don't be very attached to the results, because there is stability, there is security, there is growth. Again, for some of you, it's marriage. I feel like that marriage is there for some of you, like a family life. There is happiness here. Yeah, so let's see group number 5. What else here? For some of you, this can be career thing as well, as maybe for some of you, that's the new beginning here. Maybe you're leveling up in your career, or maybe this is like from one world to another world where you're being paid well, something like that. So again, you're going to a new world that is full of success. As I mentioned, like there is this portal, there is this world you are in right now. You're in transition where you're going to this new world, and it's going to be successful. Whatever this new thing is going to be successful. You will be happy. This is going to give you the security, stability that you want. Please check the spiritual meaning of 444 as well. Okay, so let's see final message here. Group number 5. Look, we have the happy. You will be very happy, but right now you are a little bit worried here. Okay, so it's like this I'm gonna give you this example of a lady who is pregnant, right? And you might be worried, like, what if that happens? What if this goes wrong? Or particularly if you had like a baby before and maybe things didn't work out well, and maybe you're worried about it, right? So that can be the thing, because you're in this transition phase. Or maybe before, maybe for some of you it's in your career, maybe before, when there was some changes, you had like a tough time or something like that. So maybe you're focused on that right now. You're a little bit insecure, I feel like that right now. You're not feeling that security right now. Maybe that's why you're here asking this question. But this is going to give you so much of treasure, guys. Things are going to move out and move in your favor. Everything is going to be well. Again, maybe for some of you, you might be getting married, right? So that's why there is worry. Like, there are so many marriages that is falling apart. What if that happened? What if that happened? What if this happened? Or maybe if you're pregnant and maybe you're googling too much and you see that, oh, pregnancy is that, like sometimes childbirth is difficult, sometimes this happens, sometimes that happened. Maybe a little bit stories that you're telling right now is scary stories. So your angels want you to get out of it, okay? If you're telling yourself scary stories, scary outcome, if you're really worried about the outcome, if you're holding on too much of too much into this, like what will happen, get out of that. Get out of your head, guys. Nothing is going to go wrong. You're going to move to this new world. There is a lot of treasure there. You will be happy. Things will flow smoothly for you. But if you're telling that story, that negative stories, stop, okay? I feel like that's a warning from your angels to stop doing that, okay? If we think negatively and we are feeling that negative feeling, it's going to grow only. We don't need to do that, because right now everything is going to be safe. So maybe for some of you, that is what is you need to repair your negative thinking. Like, you're moving towards this new path and you're thinking negatively right now. Maybe you're asking sign after sign after sign. You receive sign, then again you ask for a sign. Stop. So look, we have the number 9 and 37 reduces to number 10. You're moving towards this, a cycle is completing. You're moving towards stability. Yes, there is change for sure, but this is going to be successful, and that's the reason you're going through this change. And that's why you might be making up stories that we don't need to make up. So if you're making stories, make a good one, because your energy is already good, right? We don't need to feed those negative stories, right? Okay, yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Group number 5, hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Group number 6, this is the image you have been drawn to. So I hope you have your question in your mind. So let's ask your angels this question and receive answers or guidance. So let's see, group number 6, what is your answer or guidance here? I'm getting a little bit of confusion, like this or that, like a lot of confusion is there here. I'm getting that kind of energy, a little bit of fogginess is there. Yeah. So let's see, what is the message here for you guys? What is the answer or guidance for, I'm being shown stapler. The stapler, we take the pages and we can staple it together right now. Like why like the stapler has been shown. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you have, wow, there is look at the angel wings. Your angels are with you, and I have a bee on the floor. You are a tiny alchemist, okay? Yes, you're tiny alchemist. So we have the bees as well. As I saw the bee, I was hearing, you're a tiny alchemist. You can create anything, like the bees, they use the pollen from the flowers to create the sweet honey. You're like that. Yeah, you don't need big things to create. You don't need like big resources. Like, you don't need too much resources to create big things. You can just have some tiny things and you can create amazing results here. You have your skills and talents. Why are you so confused, guys? You have that kind of like critical thinking. I feel like you're very, very good decision makers. You have good sense of what you need to do. You are very sharp, you're very focused right now. Maybe there is a little bit of confusion. Maybe if you are if you're engaging with people who are not that confident in themselves. Maybe that is what is creating this confusion in your life. I'm getting that kind of energy. So you know what kind of people you are talking to, right? If you are talking to people who are really, if maybe the friends, maybe their life is not sorted and you're asking for guidance from them, then their guidance will be mixed with their own fears, right? It's just not going to give you that kind of answer that you're looking for. So here I feel like one thing I'm getting here very clearly is like you need to sit with yourself. You need to ask yourself like what I should do next. You will get your message, you will get your guidance. You are the answer, my loves. That's what I'm getting, like, my love, you're the answer. Your answer is within you, it's not anywhere else. You can trust yourself with your answer. So right now this feels like a little bit of confusion is there. Maybe you're asking people like what should I do, what decision should I make? Maybe like again that's what it is, like maybe you're collecting data or you're collecting information from people and you're like stapling it and like this person told me that, so what I should do, what I should do. Ignore all that, sit with yourself, relax, take few deep breaths every day for 10 minutes. Do it. You will know what you need to do exactly. Your angels are with you. So again, the cat energy I'm getting, like you are the answer, my love. You are, I don't know why I'm getting like my love. You are the answer. You are the question to your own answer. Does that make sense? You are the question to your own answer. No, you are the answer to your own question. Sorry. That's what I meant. Okay, so let's get into your message. Okay, into the cards. So you are the answer to your own question. Okay, so let's see. Group number 6. You're very good. You're very intelligent. You're very knowledgeable. So you can trust yourself. That's what your angels are telling you at this time. Group number 6. Let's see. What else? Oh, look. The confusion, the 7 of water. Like again, that's what I'm getting, like a lot of pages, like a lot of files, and you've stapled it and you don't know which is what you should go with. Like a lot of confusion is there. Like again, the cups, there are a lot of cups and there is one thing and you don't know which to choose here. It's a complex decision and you might be talking about it to other people, but here the answer is within you. That's what your angels are telling you. Look, you have reached a level of success, isn't it? Group number 6, you have reached a stage in your life where you have gotten to the abundance, right? Like you have reached that kind of abundance, little bit of abundance. You are successful already. I feel like that. Group number 6, you have planned, you have taken you have taken risk, you have planned, you have prepared, you have jumped into new ideas. Like, why are you worried now? Trust your instincts, trust yourself, go for it. Right now, why are you becoming indecisive? Trust yourself. You can make anything happen. Okay, that's the message here. You are so sharp. You're so intelligent. You always sharpen your skill. You cultivate what needs to be cultivated, right? You learn new skills. You're very updated, very knowledgeable. So you have come to a good stage in your life. Now, why you're doubting? Trust yourself. And again, one thing you need to do is like just give yourself some break for next week. Just meditate for some time. You will have your answer. You will know exactly what you need to do. That's what your angels will give you, the message. That's what they're telling you through this reading. That's what you're getting. Yep, you need to trust yourself. Like again, maybe you're trying, oh my god, reconsider. Maybe you're asking people, what should I do? You might be asking other people. Reconsider that. Trust yourself. You know what's best for you. You know the best answer. Like you know the answer to your question. That's what your angels are telling you. You gotta trust yourself. You know it already. What is the answer? Why are you indecisive? Why are you getting into this wishy-washy energy? Group number 6, you know it already. All you need to do is trust. Wow, this is going to give you a lot of happiness, milk and honey. And we have like, oh wow. So for some of you, as you meditate, you're going to get the message. So message in the bottle. So maybe you will get this message through a song, trust it. But I don't think like you're going to get this answer through another person or something like that. This is going to come within you through certain signs, and you will know it. Yep, that's what I'm getting here for you guys. You're very good thinkers, you're very intelligent, you're very sharp, you're very skilled, you have achieved a lot of success, you have come this far, you will move further. So don't doubt yourself, trust your instincts. Don't rely on other people to make this decision. You know the answer, you make your own decision. Group number 6, that's the message I received for you guys from your angels. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. So this is the image you have been drawn to, group number 7. I hope you have your question in your mind. So let's ask angels your question. Let's tap into your energy and receive guidance or answers from your angels. So what is the message? What is the answer or guidance from your angel, group number 7? I'm being shown grapes. What grapes means to you? Okay, so having fun is important. The more you have fun, the more you have joy, the best it is for you at this time, at this situation. So cultivating joy is your answer maybe. So let's see. Group number, I'm being shown fairies as well. Fairies are very playful beings, right? So maybe you've been called to play more, have fun more, don't be so serious. This thing that you want, if you're very serious, it will be delayed more. The more you're having fun with it, that's how it is going to progress. If you're becoming very serious, if you're attaching yourself to that thing, it is going to take more time, delays will happen. But you're having more fun, you're enjoying, then only you will have this thing fast. Okay, yeah, otherwise you will go through delays, something like that. Okay, so let's see. Group number 7. Okay. Oh, there is a new beginning here, but you have to cut something before. You have to let go of something. Oh wow. Okay, well, let's see. What is it? What is this charm? Okay, it's like a boat. Yeah, there is a new beginning here, but you have to cut certain responsibilities. Ah, look again. That's what it is. You have a wish. You might be asking for a wish for a change. You can be asking for a change. You can be asking for a wish. You can be asking about a new beginning, right? You can be asking about a trip or travel. You can be asking about movement, progress, right? But the answer is you need to let go of certain responsibilities that you're carrying, and you need to nurture yourself. Then only you're going to have this thing. So yeah, you might be carrying more than you can carry. That's the reason of this thing not moving forward. So I'll give an example of a backpacker, right? And he has lots of material in his backpack, and he's carrying the backpack and trying to hike, right? And what happens? He's going to be tired, he's going to be exhausted because of the weight. But once he removes the backpack, he's going to walk faster and reach the destination sooner, right? So you've been carrying a lot of things. That is taking away your joy, that is taking away your happiness, and you're becoming so serious about it that it is actually not moving forward at all. It's actually not, you're not having the change because of it. So once you cut that seriousness, once you incorporate more joy, more playfulness, enjoy your life more and nurture that, that's when you're going to move forward. Okay, and there are, with this knife and seahorse, there is something that you're carrying is not yours to carry. You might be carrying a lot of responsibilities. I'm getting the example of like there, many times when there are siblings, sometimes the older get a lot of responsibilities of their parents to take care of the younger ones, but maybe the older wants to pass examination, or the older has a lot of wishes that they're not able to fulfill is because they're not having joy. Like they don't have time for themselves, they're caring for someone's responsibilities, they're taking care of the siblings, they've been told like that's the right thing to do, but maybe not, right? It's parents' responsibility to take care of the younger ones. So it feels like that kind of responsibility which is not even yours, you're carrying it. So you, right now, I feel like you're hearing this message, that means you know what you need to let go of. Maybe there are certain responsibilities that is taking away your joy, it is exhausting you. Maybe letting go of that will help you to create the change, and that will give you that momentum, that progress that you want. Group number 7, that is your answer. So let's see what else your angels wants you to know. Group number 7. Group number 7. Okay, so we have a 4 of fire. Yeah, again. So wow, again there is this ship, right? This page of water. You already know, for some of you already know that you are not having fun with it. There are certain responsibilities, like home life responsibilities are there. Yeah, maybe for some of you it's like you want to go on a solo trip, right? And you have to babysit someone else's kids, and the reason again, this feels like this is the energy I'm getting, like you have planned for a solo trip, you have everything is okay, but now you have these responsibilities to babysit someone else's kids, so you're like not able to move forward. You're canceling your plans because you have to babysit. Like, that's the energy I'm getting here. So maybe you're not doing it intentionally, somehow somewhere that's what is happening. You're taking upon other people's responsibilities, you're carrying that responsibilities, that's why you're not seeing the momentum in this area of your life, whatever it is. So once you get out of that responsibilities, this is not your responsibility, that's what it is, it's not yours, you're carrying someone else's responsibilities. So you need to cut that. Once you cut that, then that's when things will move forward for you guys, the flow will be there. Yeah. So for some of you, this is home responsibilities. Maybe this is like work responsibilities that is not yours. Yeah, that is coming in between this thing that you want. Group number 7. So let's see what else here. Yeah, you know that already. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, there will be people who will take those responsibilities. Maybe you can give it to someone else. Yeah, you can give it to someone else, but this is somehow bothering you. This is bothering your wishes somehow, somewhere that you, this is like something you want. It feels like it's drowning and something else is moving forward. What you want is not moving forward. I hope this makes sense. Like, something you want is not moving forward, the other things are moving forward that is important for other people. So something that is important for you is not moving forward because you are taking other people's responsibilities. Yeah, or maybe you're taking something so heavily that it is taking your joy. So the more you incorporate joy, the faster the result here. Yeah. Listen to your intuition, your answer. You've been guided at this time. Trust yourself. Maybe you've been already told to let go of something and you're holding on to it. What you're holding on to that you need to let go of? Group number 7. So let's see final message here. Oh wow. Again, it feels like some sort of shame or guilt that you have, right? So again, I will go with this analogy of an older sister who feels like she's responsible for her younger siblings. So she wants to move out, that is her goal, but somehow, somewhere, she's doing everything to move out, but at the same time, subconsciously, she feels like she's responsible for something, so she's not able to move to this other world of hers. But yeah, you need to cut that guilt, you need to cut that shame, you need to cut that seriousness, whatever it is, because it's not your responsibility. Here, whatever you feel like is your responsibility is not your responsibility. So don't carry with you. So again, when we feel like we are letting go of that responsibility, we feel a little bit of shame or guilt or something like that. But that's not. Because something you want, it's not able to, that is not moving forward because you are holding on to that thing. You need to let go of it. It's not yours to carry. That's the message here, group number 7. I hope it made sense. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. This is the image you have been drawn to, group number 8. So let's see what is the message here. I hope you have your question in your mind. So let's ask angels your question and receive guidance or answers from your angels. So what is your answer? What is your guidance or answer from your angels here? Once you believe in it, you will see it. So don't be like, if I see it then only I believe it. Get rid of that. Yeah, once you believe in it and you start focusing on it, that's when you will be able to see it. So believing is seeing. Okay, so that's one thing your angels are telling you here today. One thing I feel like, you are worthy. They are telling you you are worthy, your work is worthy, you're meant to be respected. Okay, don't take any disrespect from anyone, because you're meant to be respected. Okay, so if sometimes in our society we have been told like we cannot talk back to our elders or something like that, but many times we see that elders kind of disrespect young people or young children, isn't it? So I feel like, if you feel someone is taking advantage of their age and disrespecting you, your angels are telling you, stand your ground. Yeah, stand your ground and don't allow anyone to disrespect you, because you are worthy to be respected. You are being respected by your spirit guides, your angels. Everyone respects you, right? And you deserve it. So you need to respect yourself. And if there is someone in your life who disrespects you, if they talk to you in a disrespectful way, you have to set boundaries with them and let them go. Maybe you need to let them clearly go from your life if they have been doing that. Or maybe this is your sign to stand up for yourself and set boundaries, and don't allow anyone to disrespect you. Okay, because remember, you're respected by your angels and by universe. So yeah, so you got to respect yourself, and that means you don't allow anyone to disrespect you. Okay, even if they are elders, whatever it is. Okay, maybe someone is disrespecting your work. No, don't allow that. Okay, so let's see group number 8, what your angels want you to know, your message, your answer, guidance. Okay, I just saw running is like, if there is a situation, if there is a person who is like disrespecting you, giving their responsibility onto you, or maybe they disrespect and make you feel like that you're bad because you're not doing their responsibility, run away from them. Run away from those kinds of people. Run away from those kinds of people who put their responsibilities onto you and make you feel guilty for not doing what's theirs, or maybe disrespect you when you don't do their responsibility. Run away from those kinds of people, places, situation. And again, maybe sometimes we question, what if I run away from that? I will be lost, or sometimes it's our own people who does that, and it's not a nice feeling. And maybe that is the question, like, where I will run to. And here your angels are like this key. And then there is this starfish. There are so many multiple opportunities that you are not seeing. Do you even believe that you can get out of this? If you believe it, then you will see it. Like, that's the energy here. There is a new beginning. There is this door that will open when you start believing in it, right? So if there is a situation where you have been disrespected all the time, maybe there are people who doesn't know your worth and always make you feel like you're not good enough, this is the time to value yourself. This is the time to look for different options, because when you start looking for different options, that's when the options will be presented to you guys, because there is different options, there are different opportunities that is going to be available when you start looking. You need to start looking. That's when you will see it. Okay, so group number 8, what your angels wants you to know. Okay, we have 3 of earth. Yeah, maybe this is a friend group of yours. This is like a team of yours where your work is not being recognized, or maybe they give their work to you and you have to do that, and if you don't do that work, they kind of disrespect you or make you feel like you're not good enough, right? Don't give in to that. Stand up for yourself. Yes, and you are right. If they're not recognizing your part, and if they're making you do what's theirs, it's not a balanced workplace, right? And recognize your power in it. Like, you have so much skills and talents. If you're doing someone's work, you're so good at everything. Recognize that. And once you start looking for different opportunities, there is doors that is going to open, and you will be in a much better place. Again, this can be Three of Pentacles, can be a third party situation, right? Where sometimes getting entangled in these situations is not that good, right? So don't allow anyone to disrespect you. You need to respect yourself. And if there is a person who is like cheating or lying, you deserve so much better than that. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. Your angels are telling you that. Okay, so let's see. We have strength. Look, you have again, you have the strength. Look, once you let go of this thing and you move forward, like she has this tiger and she's charging ahead, you have that strength and courage within you. You are not going to be lost. Yes, when we are in that situation, we feel like there is nowhere to go, what I will do. But once you start looking for options, once you believe that you have the courage to move forward, you are going to see multiple ways opening in your life, and that will lead to this Ace of Water, this new beginning, where you will be taking care of yourself, where you will be valuing yourself, where you will be loving yourself, so you can give that pure love to other people, right? Coming in that true power is so important. Respecting yourself, right? Valuing yourself, feeling worthy of who you are. You're here, you're born here, so you are meant to be respected, right? So that's what I'm getting here. So once you get out of it, sometimes we stay in a situation like that because we feel like, what if I get out of the situation and I will have nowhere to go. It's like our mind kind of make us feel like there is nothing more than this. I have to, be there, face this. But maybe there are more opportunities. It's like a fly trying to get out of the window, not knowing that there is a big door. And if the fly would have looked at the left, he might have seen the big window, but he was struggling to get out of that window that was closed, right? But if he saw, he could easily go out of the door, isn't it? Sometimes in life it's like that. When we are facing a situation where we feel like we are trapped and we cannot go anywhere, but it's just our mind that makes us feel like that. So we stay in that trap. We allow people to sometimes disrespect us, allow people to step on us, right? But no, it's time to raise your standards, group number 8, because you are so much worthy. As I mentioned, your spirit guides, your angels respect you, and they want you to respect yourself first. They want you to love yourself. But because when you do that, you are not going to allow anyone to disrespect you or make you feel like you're not worthy, because you know that you're worthy, right? So it's like it's time to raise that standard here. Yeah, okay, so let's see what else your angels are telling you. Reconsider. Yeah, again, you might have been reconsidering again and again and again. Maybe you have been forgiving, like after 1 year things will get better. After, maybe I'll just have to suffer for 1 year more and things will get better. Maybe this person will change, or maybe the situation will change. I'll just hang on. But maybe you have hanging on to this situation for so long. You have been reconsidering for so long. Maybe things didn't change, right? Maybe you're waiting for a very long time for things to change. Now it's time for action, to get out of it, to value yourself, to take a different direction. Yes, sometimes we don't know where we are headed, and that's okay, that's fine. Your angels will show you the way, because there is a way, there is a new door. But you need to believe that, yes, I can do it and I can make it. There is a new door. You need to believe that. Because that's when you start believing, that's only you will see the opportunities. There is a theory where when we think like we are going to see the red car, we continuously see, because our brain is going to locate the red cars like that. When we believe like it's possible, we are going to see the opportunities that we didn't see before. We're going to get the information that we didn't get before. So that's what your angels are telling you. Okay, so let's see what is the final message for group number 8. You're a very creative person. You have certain creative talents as well. I'm getting here. You're so much talented, you're so much gifted, but you might not be seeing your gifts and talents because there are people around you not, appreciating or validating. So you got to start taking care of yourself, validating yourself, respecting yourself. That's the way to this new door that will be opening, and that's when you will see things changing. Okay. You have a lot of strength. Maybe you feel like you're weak. No, you are not. You're very courageous. So you ready to believe that you don't have to stay here and don't have to be with the people who disrespect you. You're here to have people that respect you, that adore you, right? You're meant to be with those kinds of people. You're meant to be in an environment where everyone is valued, everyone's worth is like valued, right? Everyone is worthy there, everyone has that kind of equal opportunities. You're meant to be there. Okay, so the final message. Okay, yeah, look, wow, we have the yin energy on the floor. Let me take it. And when I saw this card, it's like, when you ask you shall receive, right? Yes, we always receive, but sometimes we don't see it, right? Sometimes we just don't look it like that. We, even though it's there, we just don't look that side and we just ignore it. Don't do that anymore. Reconsider that. There is a path that has been shown to you guys. Maybe that's not your responsibility that you're doing right now. Get rid of it, and as you look in a different way, you're going to see the path. Yeah, so that's the message here for you guys, group number 8. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye. So this is the image you have been drawn to, group number 9. I hope you have the question in your mind. So let's get into your message. So let's tap into your energy and ask your angel the question so they can give us the answers or guidance. So let's get the answer and guidance from your angels. Oh, I'm seeing like champagne, like someone is celebrating. There is some sort of celebration that you're going to have very soon. You will be celebrating something. There is a victory that is coming. There are situations where people use champagne to celebrate. That's the energy I'm getting here. Yeah, that's what been shown to me. Celebration, victory. You're going to celebrate your milestone or something like that. Yes, so let's see, group number 9. What is the message here? What is your answer or guidance? Okay, I've been shown a wishbone as well. So yeah, and we have the star as well. So definitely there is a wish that is coming true for you guys. So yes, you might be celebrating that. I feel like a milestone you will be celebrating, or a wish that you had for a very long time, that it's coming true. Success is coming. So maybe you're celebrating and it's going to put you in a place of power. So it feels like you're coming in your true power, true essence, or something like that is there. Wow, look, the angel wings. You're highly protected, guarded. So whatever success you're getting, whatever you're going to celebrate, it's going to be there for a long period of time. It's not something that will come once and just leave your life. No. It's there. It's there for a long period of time for you guys. It's safe. It's protected. Okay. Your angels are with you. Wow. And what we have the bells. Oh my God. Okay. So bells. So again, this is a message or something like that is coming. Maybe through a message you will get, like, this thing has happened, so you will be celebrating something like that. So message looks good. Or maybe for some of you, we have the angel wings and the message. Maybe in your dream you will see it happening. So I feel for some of you, you will get the signal that it's happening. Maybe already you have seen something happening in your dreams. Maybe you saw a dream where you felt like you will get the success. You woke up feeling very good. So yes, maybe your angels are giving you messages in your dreams. Maybe for some of you this will come in a form of email or something like that you won this, or something you got, right? Yeah, it can be like that also. It might come as a message as well. For some of you, I feel like you will be receiving signs before this victory happens. Before this milestone happens, you're going to get the sign. So again, this is like maybe for some of you this is promotion as well. Yeah, it can be like you're going to go to a different position or something like that. Higher position or something like that is also there. Again, it feels like a wish is coming true, and for some of you this will come through a text message, email, or mail, Yeah, for some of you, before it happens, your angels will, you might be seeing a lot of signs before this happen, or even in your dreams you will get, before it happens you will know it already. I feel like that. Okay, so let's see group number 9. What else is the message, your guidance or message answers? Okay, so let's see. We have the card of strength. Wow. Yeah, again, I did mention true power. You're going to be in your true power with full of confidence. I see you as a being who is full of confidence, embodying that confidence and rising and, claiming what's yours. It's like the sovereign kind of energy here. Yeah, you're going to be in that. Your divine masculine feminine energy looks balanced, very courageously moving forward, confidence. Yep, I see you as that here. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. You're charging ahead, like a lot of progress, and you're charging ahead. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else. Keep charging ahead. I feel like that's what. Wow, look, you got the Empress. 2 beautiful cards, and look at the wings. It feels like golden wings, isn't it? So maybe check the golden color. And interestingly, you got the gold charms only, because I have a lot of charms, different colors. Like I have the silver ones, I have the colorful ones, right? And you only got the gold charm. So gold color might be of significance. And in my tradition, gold is important part of my tradition, actually. In when there is marriage in my tradition, we buy a lot of gold. Yeah. So it feels like gold, and it's like gold resonates with wealth. And in my culture, it's not a great thing to have, but sometimes people talk like this much amount of gold was given to this person while getting married, and sometimes it's like full of status as well, like this much amount of gold, it's like a status thing. Yeah. Okay. And here it's like, again, status, like it's about if they are giving, the father usually gifts that much gold to their daughter. So that means if the father is gifting a lot of gold, that means the father has like high status and like good money, he's wealthy. So again, there is like a wealth essence as well here for you guys, like you're getting into more wealth. That's something I'm getting here. You're getting into more abundance. Yeah, something like that. Maybe getting into more status. People will be recognizing you as you're getting those milestones, and as you're getting into those milestones, you're making more money, your wealth is increasing. But I feel like with this Empress, your family life is also going to be very beautiful. Again, it feels like a very fertile time of your life. Whatever you want, you can grow. So if you get into investment, it will give you much returns. Even in love, if you're getting into love and you're pouring into that connection, it is going to give you much returns here. So you're getting into that stage here. Yes. Okay. So let's see what else for group number 9. So the situation, oh wow, I feel like maybe you're waiting, like when the situation will improve. Like I've been working my ass off, right? I've been working so hard. I have been doing this work for so long. When my time will come, it's soon. The situation is going to improve, and it's going to improve in such amazing way that you will be so happy, right? So whatever the situation is right now, if you're feeling it's not improving, it's going to improve, it's going to get better. And you don't have to worry about anything. So it's just your worries that sometimes make you feel like, will I move forward? Will I ever get into it? Nothing like that. Don't worry. Maybe this question is like that. Maybe you have asked question because of your worry. Maybe because you're not seeing the situation moving forward or something like that. It is going to improve. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Group number 9. What else here? I feel like you need to tap into your feminine energy, your sacred feminine energy, because we have the strength and the Empress as well. So maybe connecting with your body. If you're a female, it's very important during your menstrual cycle. Connect with your body more. Ask your body what your body needs. And if you're someone who, sometimes I feel like complaining about periods. If you're someone like that, I feel like you need to make peace with it and accept that it's a part of your body. The more you accept that, I don't know if I can say that, but it feels like you need to enjoy your periods more. It's just a part of you, right? It's not something Yeah, again, that's what it is, like periods or whatever it is. Yeah, sometimes it's not enjoyable when it's a lot of pain, and yeah, but maybe here it's coming like once you start associating it as a bad thing, like it brings pain, once you let go of it slowly slowly, it will get better. And maybe you're already doing it, something like that. So maybe you need to accept it, the, that it's a part of you. And connect with your body at that time, because your body will give you a lot of messages at that time. Maybe sometimes you don't listen to your body messages. If your body is telling you to rest, listen to your body more. Okay, that is also there. I'm getting that energy here, to connect with your body, connect with your divine feminine more, connect with your intuition more. Meditation will be good, walking in nature. But again, the most thing I feel like is connecting with your body. If you can do this thing, like when you're when you're showering and all, looking at your body parts, and giving that gratitude to each body parts, because yes, periods are also important part of a life, isn't it? We have to have healthy periods, like we have to have periods. So that's how our body is, right, isn't it? If we don't have periods, then it's not a good sign. Actually, if we're getting the periods at every month, it's actually a very healthy sign that our body is good, right? So that's what I'm getting here, to accept your body as it is, to love the body parts. Maybe there are certain body parts that you don't like and you complain about it. It's not about complaining, it's time to accept your body parts. Maybe if you have like cellulites, or your arms are not that toned, or your stomach is a little bit out, yes, you need to accept it. Your angels are telling you, you need to love your body parts, give gratitude to each body part of yours, because they're doing the work. Your legs are helping you to walk, your hands are helping you to pick up things, right? So much your hand does, right? It's time to love your body. Yep, that's something I'm getting here. And if there is some sort of health issues, I feel like that is also going to improve. If there has been some period issues and all for you guys, I even feel like that situation is also going to improve. You're going to get a good diagnosis if you have been issues with your periods and all. I'm getting that energy as well. Okay, so that was very specific. Okay, so let's see the final message for group number 9. Yeah, again, the true power, the sovereign Jinn power is that only, isn't it? That we are not allowing that periods to make us feel shitty. We are like becoming one with it. Like that's the part of our life, right? That's a part of our body, and we are accepting it. And so it doesn't make us feel bad. So as you accept it, I really feel like because healthy periods, it's not going to be so painful, right? Yes, maybe we will have some discomfort, it is not going to be that painful. So we are not going to into that of too much, like maybe some that's the message I'm getting. Maybe some of you will not go with that opinion, because yes, it's a cycle, and I know that. I also have I used to have pain. So last month I was like, why will I have pain? I asked that question. I don't have pain while I'm having periods, right? And you know what, last month I really didn't have that much pain, and I was like, wow. Sometimes it really changes, because once our brain is not focused on that, we're cutting out of it, and we are accepting it, and we are taking it as like a good thing, right? It's like a good thing every month it happens. I'm enjoying that period of mine, right? Those 7 days, it's like wonderful to have periods, like something like that is coming. I hope this is making sense. But your angels are talking about that, to accept your body, to love your body, to love your periods, to enjoy that thing, to enjoy your motherhood, like enjoy your life more, enjoy your body more. Your body is doing so much, right? Enjoying it is very important here. That will really help you to manifest whatever you want. You loving your body, you loving your cycles, right? Your phases, like every phase. Again, sometimes our body needs rest, needs to take a break. Allow it. There are days when I don't feel like doing anything, I now listen. I don't overdo, because I was someone who used to wanted to be productive all the time. So I used to force myself to do when I didn't want to do certain things. Now I'm like, yeah, maybe today, even if I take a break, nothing is going to go wrong, right? I can just take a break. I can just, just lay on my bed all day if I want to do that. I have the privilege, right? now. That's why I can do that sometimes. Yes, maybe some of you don't have, but that's okay. But allow that. Sometimes, okay, maybe giving yourself that half hour break, yes, it's okay. Don't think that you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to be there, you have to be there, because I used to think like that, like if I do this, then only I'm productive. I used to think like that, and it comes, sometimes it drains us, isn't it? So it's very important to go with the flow of body. That's something I'm being told here. Maybe that's an advice for you guys, because I feel like as you with this co-create, our universe doesn't want us to do that. Doesn't want to be like 24 hours productivity is not required, right? Like if you look at the nature, there are cycles. There is winter season, there is summer, right? Why winter is there when the trees rest, isn't it? So everyone, even the nature needs break. So like that only our body also needs break. So in a month there will be days where you will be feeling so energetic. Get your work done at that time. If maybe there will be days where you will feel so productive or so creative. Use those ideas, work on it. There will be days where you will not feel like doing anything. It's okay, take that break. That's what I'm getting. As you do it, you are going to create whatever you want to create. You can co-create with the universe, because universe doesn't want like you to work really hard. It's not about working. There are so many people who might not work that much, but they are wealthy, right? They are abundant, because it's a state of mind here. So sometimes, yes, taking action is very important, but working hard to the place where a body get exhausted is a no-no, right? So I feel like that's what I'm getting here, because with this co-create, you have a lot of knowledge, use it to your advantage. Take care of your body well-being, go with the flow, and whatever you want is going to improve, and you're going to get whatever you want. Okay, so that's what the message is from our lovely group number 9. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Group number 3, this is the image you have been drawn to. I hope you have your question in your mind. Let's tap into your energy, and let's ask your angels what is the answer to this thing, or what is the answer or guidance from your angels for you guys here. I've been shown the waves of life. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low. That is something angels are showing you. So even if you're going through low, even if you're going through high, appreciate yourself, love yourself, embody the love. Okay, love is a very high vibe energy. Be more in this energy. Okay, I'm been shown shower, the water from the shower. So maybe for some of you it's time to refresh. Okay, maybe you need to go to a water body where you can just relax for some time, or do something that makes you feel very happy, very loved. Okay, or spend time with people who makes you feel very loved. Be gentle at this time. You need that gentle, like you need to be a bit more gentler to yourself at this time. Okay, so that's something your angels are telling you. So let's see what else is the message, answer or guidance, whatever comes through from your angels. Oh, I'm being shown bow and arrow here. Bow and arrow. Yes, look, bow and arrow. Look, again, this woman doesn't have a head. It's not the time to run like a headless chicken. You have to focus on one thing. Don't focus on multiple things. Just focus on one thing, get it done, and go to the next thing. That's what your angels are telling you. Sometimes you daydream a lot, and that's why you lose focus. And maybe for some of you, there is an issue with scrolling a lot. Maybe you get into that and you lose all your focus, and then you don't know what to do. So maybe having a plan, like what all you want to do today, write it down and focus on only that. So yes, what's important, just focus on that. You need to have a plan. Group number 10, that's what your angels are telling you. You need to have a plan, and you need to get focused. So again, it feels like a person who is asking questions like, will I, exams are starting soon, and you're asking, will I pass my examination? Yeah, so maybe you are asking those questions, but right now maybe you are not focused on your on the subjects, right? Maybe you're not studying well, maybe you're just too confused, or maybe you're doing too much, or maybe you're trying to do too much, you're worried. It feels like that is the energy. So let go of that. You have your examination, right? Prepare well. So have a plan which subjects you will learn which time, at the same time giving yourself that break and working on it. So you have to have a target, and you need to be focused on that target. Keep moving on it, and as you're focused on the target, you will not miss it. So that's what it is. So in order to get that wish of yours, you need to be focused. You cannot run like a headless chicken. You need to sit down, ground your energy. You cannot be too emotional as well, not daydreaming as well, like I passed this and all. No. Right now, ground yourself. Sit, whatever you need to do, you need to do it. You need to have a plan, and every day work towards it. You're going to get it, right? So that's the message for me, angels. So let's get into it. It's, again, I'm so sorry, but that's what is coming, like a person who's like didn't study at all, praying to God, please pass, let me pass the examination, right? It doesn't work like that. You have to have the plan, you have to work, then only you're going to get the result. But if you work, if you get focused, yes, you will get whatever you want. So that's what the message is. Okay, so let's see. Group number 10. That was the example that I received. Okay, so let's see. Group number 10, angel, what is the answer or guidance here? So we have the Queen of Air. Oh my God, that makes so much sense here. And we have the 10 of air in the reverse, fire in the reverse. Okay, yeah, again, you cannot cry over 3 of air energies as the back of the deck. You cannot cry over the spilled milk. What is spilled is not going to come back. Let that go. Okay, let that go. That's one thing. And if you look at Queen of Air, look at this woman. She is just so focused on what she wants. She's looking at that, and she knows that when she is focused on that thing and she's taking action, she's going to get exactly what she wants. She is someone who cuts the BS, right? She knows that if she wants to achieve this thing, she has to let go of the procrastination. She has to stop making excuses, right? And she cannot cannot do 10 things at the same time. She has to focus on one thing and get it done, right? So for example, if you're a student and this is your time to study, but there are a lot of functions happening in your family, so you cannot go to that function. Maybe your exam is 2 days later and you have this function. So what you need to prioritize? Queen of Swords will be someone who will prioritize what's important for her. So you are going to prioritize what's important for you. What is your target? What you actually want to see? That should be your priority. So maybe you are someone who is attending those family functions as well as studies. It's going to tire you. Your mind will be not focused, and the next day in the examination you will not be able to perform well because you were dancing in the wedding, or then you came and you read that, you learned till 3 a.m. in the morning. It's like too much. It's not going to work out. You will be drained and you will not perform well. So if you need to perform well, you need to set a timing, right? And you will study at that time, you will sleep well, and then the next day you go and you give your best. That's the message for you guys here from your angels. Yes, and if you do this now, you're going to get the results that you want. Okay, so let's see. Group number 10. What else? Oh, you got 2 cards. We have a timing card. So get more information. Okay, if you need help, ask for that help. If you need more information regarding something, do that as well. Okay, or maybe more information will be coming to you about the situation. Okay. Oh, we have a year from now. Maybe something. If you are asking regarding timing about something, maybe in a year. Yeah. Yeah, again, maybe it's a goal that you want to achieve. If you're focused, if you're going with it, you will get more information, and as you get more information, you change your plan and then keep going. Then 1 year by now, you might able to achieve that thing. that is also there. In 1 year you will be able to achieve it. So you need to be very clear what you want. That's what it is. Queen of Swords, she's clear. She has her objectives, right? She is like, this is what I want, this is what I'm aiming, these are the steps I will be taking towards it. And as she takes more steps towards it, she's getting more information, then she's adding those information as well. So she knows that if she is going to do this thing, she has to give her all attention to this thing. If she is doing a lot of things together, she will get tired. So she is going to say no, right? Yes, she's going to say no to people who will make her feel like she has to do this, because if she does what other people want her to do, she might not be so focused, right? So you will have to say no. You will have to focus on this thing only, then you can achieve it by 1 year. Yeah, that's the message here. Okay, so let's see the final message for group number 10. What your angel wants you to know. So we have, message in a bottle here. Wow. Okay. Breathe. You need to ground your energy here. That's very important here. Don't try to do so many things at the same time. There are people who watch TV. I'm also sometimes... Okay, this is me calling out myself. Like sometimes we watch TV and then we scroll. Bad. You're not focused on both the things. You don't know what is happening on the TV, and you don't know what's happening on your phone as well. It's a bad thing to do. Yep. If you're someone like that, please stop. Just focus on one thing, complete that one thing, then move on to the next thing. That's how you're going to be more productive. So that's how you will not be that tired as well. Okay, so that's one thing. And a message in a bottle is like, maybe for some of you, you might be getting some information. Look, we have get more information in message in a bottle. More information regarding this stuff, whatever it is you're asking, will be presented to you guys. Okay, so more information is also coming. So that's what your angels are telling you. Your angels are telling you to relax, and the 10 of fire coming in reverse. You have to set your priorities. Don't do too much that tires you. So if you need to say no, you have to say it. Okay, only be available where you're going to get what you want. Right now you have to be like that in order to achieve this result. It's just for some time, right? Maybe this is like this thing you will be achieving in 1 year, then you can show up for other things, right? So maybe this is very important for you guys. It can be like a passing an examination. Maybe this is a big examination. So make it your objective, work really hard for it, and wherever it's like it's wasting your time, say no to that. That's what the message is here. Group number 10. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.